does dressing well even mean? Well, that is a very loaded question, and we're going to talk about that. So let's get into it. Hi, welcome back to Salty at 60. My name is Lori, and this is our little piece of the YouTube universe for mature women who want to dress confidently and have a little bit of fun. So I think before we can start talking about what dressing well really means and what it looks like, we have to talk about what it does not look like. It is not draping ourselves in designer handbags and clothes from head to foot. It is not overly complicating outfits. And it is not chasing trends. It is something that we can take our everyday look and elevate it just a little bit. So let's define what being well-dressed actually looks like. It is being thoughtful. It is being considerate. It is being pared back. It is using your everyday clothes. It is something that is unique to your style of dressing. So how do we dress in the real world? Well, ironically, I'm actually going to be using a few celebrities. You will recognize them, that you have to wonder, are they even in the real world? But I do believe that they're a great example. Their pictures are all over the internet. And so I wanted to use them to show how we can dress in our everyday life in a style that suits us and that is a little bit more well-dressed. So I think all of us ladies, regardless of how old we are, should have a few style icons, women we admire their style, and we just love how they dress. And so I have several favorites. Mine are Katie Holmes, Jennifer Lawrence, and Gwyneth Paltrow. And interestingly enough for me, these women are all considered flamboyant naturals, which is, I believe I'm firmly in a flamboyant natural category in the David Kibbie body style. But I think they can provide great inspiration to us. Now, that doesn't mean you can't follow some models or even some content creators that you truly admire their style. But I think that you should have a style icon so that when you start to find yourself going off point or unhappy with your clothes, go back and look at these style icons of yours to see what they did to refresh their look. Okay, my examples are going to be my flamboyant ladies. However, that you don't have to be a flamboyant natural to follow along with this. The principles are going to be the same regardless of your body type and regardless of your coloring or your style. It's just these are ways to show you and demonstrate how we can dress well and use our clothes in our everyday life. Okay, the concept of dressing well can be broken down to 3 steps. You're going to start with your basic outfit. It's either going to be a top and a bottom, or it is going to be a skirt and a top, or it's going to be maybe just a dress if you're someone who only likes to wear dresses. So that's going to be where you start with your basic outfit. And the second component is you are going to add a hero piece, something that is going to draw attention to the outfit, to add polish to it, and that's right for you. And the third component, I can't talk today. The third component of this is you're going to add your own signature style. And that signature style for you could be that you almost always wear a belt. Maybe you always wear your hair up, or maybe you always wear your hair down, or maybe you always straighten your hair, or maybe you always curl your hair. It could even be a lipstick. It could be that you wear a lot of jewelry, that you don't wear a lot of jewelry, that you always wear flats, that you never wear heels. It could be a number of different things. But if you think about what these things, when you combine them all that you normally do to an outfit, that is your signature style. A great example of someone who has a very signature style is Carolyn Bessette Kennedy. You almost always see her wearing very simple clothes, minimal jewelry. She loves a good turtleneck, and she was known for wearing headbands. Now, for me, my signature style is also got turtlenecks in it in the winter season. Now, this for you may be, a crew neck sweater, a silky little top under something. But for me, mine is definitely turtlenecks. I went and counted them right before I did this video, and I have 13 turtlenecks. And I probably only have about 2 t-shirts that I ever layer with. So that is definitely a signature style for me. And talking about jewelry, I love I don't like maximalist jewelry. Like I don't like to overdo the jewelry, but what I do like is I love very large rings and I like large earrings. So this is a signature piece for me. I wear earrings regardless of whether I'm going anywhere during the day, and I will put on my ring of the day and wear that. And oftentimes I'll wear that same ring for a week or two, depending on my mood. But that is a signature to me. So let's talk about next what a signature is not looking like. Also, what makes up your signature style is, and that it's unique to you, is the things you never ever do or rarely do. I'm going to use myself as an example. I almost never ever tuck in and belt. If I do tuck in, I almost never, I mean, a belt is very rare for me. It's not that I never do it, but I rarely do it. The other thing that is something I almost never do is I don't wear heels anymore. I haven't worn heels in years. Now, I do have a few boots that have, no more than a 2.25 to 2.5 inch heel. And that even feels foreign to me now. I used to wear heels when I was out in the working world and I had to go to an office and, I was used to it then. And I've gotten away from wearing them and I just don't like them anymore. So that is a part of my signature style of something I almost never, ever do. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I almost never, ever again wear blazers, except I have thrown 2 outfits in here to show you with blazers, because I know so many of you ladies out there love to wear a blazer. It's just not really my style. I feel a little bit uncomfortable when I wear a blazer. And these are actually the only 2 blazers that I currently own. So think about, for your own wardrobe, what you almost never wear. And that is actually a part of your signature style. Okay, so for this first outfit I'm going to share with you by the lovely Katie Holmes. She is wearing a pair of wide leg, light wash jeans with black boots, a black coat, and she does have on a mock neck turtleneck, I believe. And as I said, I own all these turtlenecks, so the theme of all the outfits that I will be doing today will contain a turtleneck. As I said before, you may be using a different type of basic. Yours might be a simple t-shirt, something silky or drapey, or maybe it's a little lacy something underneath another piece, whatever that is for you. But you want to be using your everyday clothes, things that you already have in your closet and that you like. So I'm going to pop up here what I did. I broke down this first outfit into 3 steps. The rest of the outfits, I'm not going to repeat myself. I think you will get what I have done. But here I have this just basic light wash wide leg jeans, like Katie. And then I do have on a light color sweater. It is a turtleneck sweater I purchased from Quince. It is wool and alpaca. Just love it. I've had it a couple years and it's in this really pretty ivory color. And here as you can see, in this next look, I added a very long, chunky sort of jewelry. It's got the chain and it's got a big heart on it. And because for me, my outfits almost always contain jewelry. I like to wear earrings. I like to wear my big rings. So here I have added some jewelry and put on a pair of tan colored boots. And I did that because my hero piece, the next thing we're going to be looking at, I wanted it to sort of all be kind of monochrome in this color family. So my hero piece is here. You can see that I chose this long Berber coat just because I really, really like it. And I love a maxi coat. And the coloring went better with the tan boots. So you can add whatever hero piece is comfortable to you that you like. Maybe it's a certain color, or you may have taken that basic and added a belt, tucked it in, whatever you want it to do with that, whatever your basic outfit was. So just keep that in mind whenever you are putting these outfits together. Start with your basics, add what is unique to you, and then, of course, add your hero piece. So here we are with outfit number 2, the beautiful Jennifer Lawrence. And I just love this look on her. I think she looks adorable, yet chic. I love how she's mixed the black and the burgundy together with this. Again, I think it's a teddy coat. And I think her signature pieces here are probably going to be her hat and her handbag. I think that that is just, she's got more than one hero piece, and you can have more than one hero piece. I just really thought this was a cute outfit, so I wanted to try to recreate that in my own closet. So I'm going to pop up here my basic that I used, which was a pair of black leggings and a green turtleneck. And this is just a generic turtleneck sweater. I've had it for years and years. Now, I will say, I have been shopping for a pair of like the slimmer, not skinny pants, but like a slimmer version of a black pant, and have not had much luck finding it. Either they are too short for me because I am tall, or it just wasn't the right proportions. So I'm going to practice here doing this look using these leggings. I would not wear them out of the house with this rather short turtleneck. But that was my basics that I started with here to get this outfit. And you really cannot see Jennifer's what her top looks like here, or what color that may be. But it's really not important to have that overall look, because you're going to be covered up for the most part on the top when you put on a coat with this. So that wasn't really important. So I just chose green. And here I'm going to show you what I did with that basic look. So what I did here was I added this black handbag. I think I had on black loafers. I can't see when I'm trying to like look on my screen and then see what I did, and I can't remember. But I do remember I wore, decided to use this black and green, or what they call black swatch. I always get that mixed up. Winter scarf, because I don't wear hats, so I couldn't replicate her hat. I think I have like one beanie, and I rarely have to use that because I'm never outdoors that long, and so that's not something it's part of my winter wardrobe. However, like I even have some gloves that actually match that scarf, so that might have been something I would have added as well had I really and truly been going outside. But as you can see, this is my version of taking that outfit and putting it together. It starts out with a simple basic, and then you add a piece of outerwear. Maybe it's a jacket or other third piece that you want to wear, and you just play with those colors, and then you add again your signature piece, and then the way you and your hero piece. So, and I think the hero piece for me here is really the coat and the scarf. Here is the amazing Sandra Bullock, looking so chic, so hot, so glamorous, and she is in our 60 and over wheelhouse. I love this outfit when I seen it. And I don't know if this was an outfit that was taken as part of a movie she was filming or not, but I loved it. And I pinned this when I did an entire video on Sandra Bullock's style, and I'm going to link that below and at the end of the video for you to watch. If you haven't seen it yet, it's just a really fun look at her style and breaking down what her elements are on how she dresses up her basics. I think she looks so sophisticated here. So I had purchased a white fur coat at the end of winter last year when everything was on clearance, and I think that was a coat that I had gotten from Venus. So here is this coat let's start with my basic. Again, I'm having to use these black leggings again because Sandra had on a very slim fitted type of black slacks, and I don't even have black jeans. So again, I'm using the leggings as an example. And I just think that was, I got the black turtleneck on, just like she has a black turtleneck on as well. And then here's me in the coat. And I think I look chic and pretty fabulous for over 60. And I popped on those dark sunglasses, and I just had a lot of fun with that. I will say it's going to take me a little nerve to wear something like that out, but don't put it past me. I will do it. So anyway, I thought this was a cute look. Okay, in this next outfit, I am again using Katie as an example, mostly because of her blazer. And the reason why I'm showing these blazers is because, again, I know that so many women love to wear blazers as their like third piece or their outer piece. And I picked this particular look, even though she is not wearing a turtleneck sweater. It's because the jacket's a little bit unusual. I know it's hard here to see on screen, but it's got little cherries all over, so it is kind of kitschy and unique. What I should have done is picked an outfit from Sharon Stone, who I also did a whole entire video on her style. And I think Sharon Stone is a beautiful, beautiful woman. obviously well over the 60s mark, and she is definitely in our wheelhouse as well because she likes to wear either a bright or very unusual blazer. She does wear a lot of blazers, but I went ahead with Katie Holmes here because I was using her to begin with, and that's kind of where I was looking for photos that I wanted to use. So I'm going to pop up my basic, that I'm wearing here, and it is a pair of, believe it or not, Wrangler bootcut jeans. I don't have any jeans with the holes in the knees anymore. I got rid of those a while back. And again, I have on another turtleneck. It is a gray, like a dove gray turtleneck. This one's also from Quince, and it is, again, that alpaca and wool blend. And that's my basic. And then, as you can see in this next look, I wanted to find, the only other blazer I had in my closet was this, I think his name is Christian, whatever, I don't remember his name. This is Serrano, something like that. This blazer I had picked this summer. I don't know why I did that. I was like, I had a wild hair, and I was like, I really love, because it has like a sateen type look to it. And it had the floral pattern, and it almost looks silver. And I said, that is really unusual. It's very pretty. And I actually like this better on me than I do the navy blue one. But I just added that to my outfit. And I believe I wore the brown Western boots here because I wanted it to be pointy. Again, I can't see everything on screen, but that's what I did with this outfit. So that was my attempt to show you ladies that third piece, it doesn't have to be a coat. For me, it's probably always going to be a coat. And at different times of year, I mean, I do like a third piece, but my flamboyant style, and flamboyant naturals do wear lots of blazers. It's just not a style that feels comfortable on me personally. Okay, so again, we have the lovely Katie Holmes here, and you can tell right away what her hero piece was. It was these jeans. This denim is bedazzled. It's got some rhinestones on it, and it's different colors. And as you can see that on the bottom of the pants and at the very top of the jeans. And then she kept the rest of her outfit very simple. And so what I did here for myself is I also added some rhinestone jeans. These are more of a straight leg fit, sort of like what she's wearing here. Although hers look a little bit more like they could be like a slight baby barrel denim, but mine are just kind of straight leg. And then I added, and obviously that too is going to be the hero of this outfit. And then I just added this navy blue cashmere sweater that I also picked up from Quince a couple years ago. And so it's very, very basic. And then you're going to be shocked for those ladies who have been watching me for a long time. This is the one and only like basic blazer that I have in my closet. And actually it's a little bit too small for me. I wouldn't be able to button it, but for purposes of what we're doing here today, I went ahead and used that. So here I am in a navy blue conservative looking blazer. Kept it simple because you've got the rhinestones on the denim. That matches my style. You could add a scarf to this outfit, sunglasses, a unique handbag, maybe even, like I even have a pair of silver slingback shoes that I could have added, but I didn't want the shoes to compete with the hero piece. I wanted to have it a very simple look. And so that is what I did here. But you can just only imagine the different things that you could do with a look like this. So there is absolutely no shame in having a style icon, or maybe more than one. They provide great inspiration for us. I would just make sure that you pick a style icon that has a similar body type to you. So then when you try some of their looks, you won't be disappointed and wonder why it didn't work on you. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, it would really, really help me grow if you would hit the like button down below, leave me a comment below about the video, tell me what your hero piece is, and just like to build this community and just hear from you on what you'd like to see, what you'd like to talk about, and just helps me grow the channel and to keep making this content. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video.